slides. These have been really, really helpful for a lot of our design professional clients. This is a 2-minute drill, and we have with us attorney at law, David Ericksen, specializes in design professionals, both contract review, litigation, and kind of everything in between. David, thanks for having us today.
Absolutely, Zach.
All right. So the goal of this, we're going to hit one topic and we're going to try to keep it in kind of a 2-minute, under 2 minutes, just kind of bullet pointed. And then obviously we can do more on it later. But the topic that we're going to start with, let's talk a little bit about document ownership, right? So the ownership of documents that is agreed upon in contract. And we know the AAA standard is for the design professional to have ownership of the documents. We do see contracts all the time that is requesting that the client retain ownership of the documents. Can you talk a little bit about your thoughts on that, where that should go?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, first of all, if I can, I'm going to stick with the AIA model. It's the intellectual property, it's the intellectual capital of the design firm, and they should own it. But I also recognize the way of the world these days, that we've got clients who want to own it, clients who are demanding it, the electronic document part of it. So if we're going to go across that, I want to give at least 3 kind of backups to that, 3 catches for that. The first one is any right in the documents the client's going to receive has to be conditioned upon payment of our fees. We have to make that a material term. That's in the AIA documents. That's the way it's set up. Even in the license granted there, it's all conditioned upon payment. In California, that's even more important because, for example, for architects in California, if you don't get paid, you can actually go to the building department and say, yeah, they can't use my documents. And under a statute in California, the building department's required to pull it back. So number 1, keep it conditioned on payment. Number 2, they're going to own it. What are they going to own it for? Are they going to go out and try to mass produce it? Well, we don't want that. And so what we also want to do is limit it to the specific project. It's not you get the document to own it or license it for all purposes, for anything you want to do here or in Kentucky or Missouri or whatever. It's for this project that you're working on right now. So it's limited to this particular project. And then the backup is to have a remedy when they violate that or violate something else. I want to have the indemnity and the defense and the hold harmless for us for any unauthorized or inappropriate use of the documents. That tends to be a pretty standard clause. It's something that we kind of skip over sometimes, but particularly when we're giving up any rights in the documents or we're conveying electronic documents, that's hugely important. So 1, conditioned on payment. 2, limited to the project we're working on. 3, get that indemnity, hold harmless, and defense if they misuse or misappropriate our documents.